Welcome everybody, welcome back. Today we are in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, and I am on Lake Mead. Let's see if you guys can see it. Lake Mead Road, and we're going to the Valley of Fire. And I'm really happy to make this video. This video, as the subject of the video says, the title of the video, I'm talking about the Z900 after 2,000 miles. And there's a reason I'm really excited about making this video, and it's because you get awesome reviews out there, specs, layouts. You know, you get great videos of people that ride the bike for 10 miles or had never ridden the bike, and you get good information. I watch those videos. I watch them a lot. But I like the videos where the end user, meaning me in this case, tells you what they think about the bike. How does the bike perform? Woo! I love this bike. How does the bike perform, and how is it to live with this motorcycle? Seriously, I mean, 50, 30, 20 miles, that's not enough to give you a good in-depth perspective on a motorcycle. It's not, right? Reliability, you know, little things that you find after that, you know, happiness of buying a brand new bike. You know, when you're home and you're washing the bike and then you notice little things, you know, things like that. You don't get that from those videos. So, welcome. We are going to be talking about that. So I'm going to be mixing it up in this video. It might be a little bit longer, but I didn't want to split it in two like I usually do on, you know, things I like and things I dislike. I'm just going to be talking about a little bit of everything. So some of the stuff that I dislike about this bike, or not dislike, it is dependent on the person. So some of the stuff that I love, you're gonna hate. So let's start with electronics. This motorcycle does not have many electronics. It doesn't have ride control, ride modes. It doesn't have, this one has ABS, but it doesn't have a very fancy TFT display. None of that stuff. So for some people, they might not like that. Oh man, I love this bike. But I absolutely love the fact that this bike is one of the most raw bikes that you can get in this category. And that for me is one of the things that attracted me to it. Because I'm not saying those things are bad, they're just not for me. I do not see a point of all this fancy stuff on my motorcycle. I'm not gonna use it. I had it before. I have rented bikes with BMWs with stuff like that, and to be honest, it's annoying. It takes time for booting up. I just want to turn the key, hit the button, and just fucking go. So that's just me. Now ABS is nice, and then this one is a little bit too intrusive. Just a little bit. It just comes on, I think, just a little bit too soon. Not too bad. But it does. So that's one thing. The TFT display, that's just a freaking trend that I hate. Hate is a strong word, but I think they look ugly. I seriously do think that a screen on my motorcycle is taken away from the purpose of me getting on a motorcycle. I don't know. And it's going everywhere. Cars have the big screens on the dash now. I don't know. It's just me. Now, 2,000 miles later, I still feel very much in love with this motorcycle. The handling is great. You're gonna see videos of people riding it, you know, doing a track day, and they're like, oh, it's not, you know, super great for the track. But this bike doesn't get bought to go to the track as, you know, as the #1 track weapon. So for the end user, carving in the mountains or the valley or whatever, the lake here, this is a great bike. It has a lot of power, as you can hear. It is a quick bike. It feels light. This bike is not as light as you might think. Very interesting. I just purchased a brand new bike, well, new to me, a 2003 Gixxer 750, and it's just a track bike. And you know, it was weird to learn that bike weighs less than my brand new 2019 Z900 by a lot, by I think like 30, 40, maybe 50 pounds. In this wet, it's like 450 pounds. But you don't feel it. It feels extremely nimble, and the power is, oh man, it's instant. You know, the red line has 11,000 RPMs, and you know, you can feel the power throughout the entire range. There's no valleys in there. It just feels amazing. Now, with that amazingness comes some stuff, right? This is in the category of naked bikes in this segment. It's probably the cheapest of them all, like the MT-09 and, you know, all those. But, you know, and it shows in some areas. The tires are terrible. They inspire absolutely no confidence. I do not like these tires one bit. So today is about 55 degrees here, so I'm not going too wild because it's cold, and these tires, I slipped several times with them. Yeah, I don't like them. Some Bridgestones, I think they are, but they're not very good. They're not very good. So heads up. You're not gonna like the tires if you are into the carving and the corners and everything. But guys, I don't know if you noticed, I have not shifted this whole time. I'm in 6th gear, and it's so nice. This bike is so smooth and fun, and it has, you know, the appropriate amount of power. I mean, now that Kawi came out with their supercharger one, I wish it was this bike supercharged, but it is quite a bit bigger bike. But I mean, this bike supercharged would be way too insane. Way too insane. Now, I mentioned the display, and you know, the display that you have now, it's you know, the tachometer and all that. It's okay. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It's a mixture between digital and analog, or you know, you get the digital numbers and the digital line, but the numbers on this tachometer are fixed, so you get these lines that go. It's not bad. It's kind of odd. It's fine. It's not my favorite. What other things I don't like? I don't like that it doesn't come with LED lights. LED lights are not expensive. What's up with manufacturer not putting LED lights on their bikes? I think LED lights are, I mean, they're not expensive. Seriously, they're all made in China anyways. I just feel like 2019 LED lights should be a must. What else? The mirror mirrors that came on this bike are garbage for me and my body type. I absolutely could not adjust them to the point that I can see anything. They were garbage. So a lot of people hate bar end mirrors, but in this case, these bar end mirrors, what's going on here? These bar end mirrors are fantastic. They actually work really well. They actually work really well. Let's give it a nice little, so I'm in second gear, about 30 miles per hour, 4,000 RPMs. This bike is, oh man, it's so responsive. The torque and the response is just right there. Like I was saying, I didn't like the mirrors. So bar end mirrors on this one, they work great. I think you can get the extensions and you can get different mirrors. For me, I wasn't putting up with not being able to see. I use my mirrors a lot, and these bar end mirrors work really great. If you live in a state or in a country that allows for you to filter through traffic, then bar end mirrors are garbage for you, because it does make it wider. Now you have to worry about that. So just a thought. Now, the suspension on the bike, guys, is it appropriate? Can you track this bike? Yes. It is not, you know, it is not a $20,000 motorcycle suspension. You know, it doesn't have O-rings, but it is adjustable, a lot more adjustable than some bikes. And look, cop. Nope. And you know, at first I was like, man, my suspension might not be good. Then I just took the bike to a track one day, and they had a suspension guy there, set them up, and so he set up my suspension with me. I rode, took a look at it again, tweaked it. Man, now this bike is excellent. Even though I really hate the tires on this bike, now I have a little bit, I have a lot more confidence in riding it. And the suspension actually made it so much better. Once he tweaked it, it just made it so much better. So my recommendation is go get somebody to set up your suspension for you, because this bike, when I bought it, they opened the crate in front of me, and I had to wait until they put it together, which was really freaking cool. But you know, I was the last customer of the day. It was nighttime, so they're not adjusting anything. They just literally just slapped it together. And, you know, here, there you go home. Man, woo. One thing I absolutely love about this bike is the engine braking. Engine braking on this bike is spectacular. Man, at first I thought it was annoying because, man, it just pulls you in. But oh my god, it's fantastic. It is so good. The engine braking, I absolutely love it. Man, it's been a while since I ride this. Woo! What's up, Harleys? It's been a while since I ride this road, and it's so awesome. It's so awesome. I absolutely love this road. Let's get to it. The brakes. The brakes are okay. They're good. I'm not saying they're bad. They're good. They stop. Can they be better? I think so. I think they should have done better, but you know, I'm not I'm not gonna down any points on it. It does what it needs to do. It has a dual disc in the front, and you know, if you're tracking this bike, I would recommend you to upgrade the brakes. I definitely would do that if I was tracking this bike on a reg. But for the normal use, for this type of use, no, the brakes are great. They work. Now the ABS model, here in the United States, you get an option. You can get ABS and non-ABS. So the ABS does, it is a little intrusive, but you know, that's something that you have to take in consideration. Man, woo, I don't remember this turn. Sorry, guys. Ah, man, I blew that turn. I sucked at it. I haven't ridden here in a while, so I don't remember if they keep diminishing or what's up with the turns as much. Woo, let's go at it. Let's go at it. Oh man, this bike is so much fun. This bike is so much fun. Oh man, I love this bike, guys. Guys, after 2,000 miles replacing the exhaust system, I did not have any issues with this bike whatsoever. It has been so reliable, thank God. Knock on wood. I am not gentle with her. You know, it's been such a great bike. If you're looking into a naked bike, first off the looks. This bike, I think it looks awesome. I think it looks freaking cool as shit. A lot of the naked bikes in this category look awesome too. The MT-09, MT-07. But those bikes, you know, Ducati monsters, they all look cool. But this one, I really like what Kawi did. The whole Z thing. Yeah. But yeah, you guys, you need to ride one of these. You need to experience it, because you know, can you do wheelies on this bike like crazy? Do I recommend this bike to everybody? No, I do not recommend this bike for a beginner, unless you are, you know, can you do it as a newbie? Sure. You just have to be gentle with your throttle. You have to be, you know, a good mindset. I would not recommend this to a hooligan right off the bat, first bike. This is a 948cc, I think 948. So it's no slouch. It's a fast bike. And if you're not careful, it will get you in quite a bit of trouble. Now this bike, is it a good bike for commuting? Excellent bike for commuting. Yes. Yes. For once in a while track days. Yes. Awesome. Awesome bike for once in a while track days. Can you tour with this bike? So I have put 400 miles in one day in this bike, and it wasn't bad. It was not as comfortable as my Fat Bob, but would I do it again? Yeah, absolutely. I've seen some people that put bags on them, like the fixed bags and the cases in the back. They go for tours, you know, touring with it. It can be done. It can be done. I wouldn't be afraid to do it. But if I was to start touring more and more with this bike, I will get another seat. The seat, it's not bad for, you know, 100 miles, but after a while it's not, you know, it's not the most comfortable. It's actually pretty stiff. So I will get another seat. The riding position is kind of like a 3/4 tuck, somewhat leaning forward. You're not upright, so it's comfortable. If you're a tall person, I would say that if you're a very tall person, there's a Kawasaki sells another seat that is a little bit taller, so your legs are not they're not as compressed as they would be, because this bike, for being a standard bike, you know, being a naked bike, the pegs are somewhat back. They're not straight below you, I feel. So you'll be compressed, but this bike gives you excellent clearance for the pegs, and it's comfortable. I mean, I really enjoy this bike overall. No, other than the lack of electronics, I don't know if there's anything else that you might not like. Wind, maybe? I feel like people that complain about wind on a motorcycle should just get in a car. Sorry guys, if that's one of you. I love the wind hitting me. I do. It cools me off. I live in the desert. In the summer it's 110 degrees. I do not want to be behind a windshield. If I did, I would just get in my car. So that does not bother me, and that's why I like naked bikes. But I bought the little bigger windshield for it, or windscreen, and so now I don't get a lot of, oh man, I love that. That sign says curves ahead. What have we been doing? Oh man, I love this place. Curves ahead. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, please. The new windscreen, it works. It just basically deflects now the wind that used to hit my chest. Now I get it on top of my head. Not like crazy. It's not buffering. It doesn't make my head like want to go one direction or the other one. Not like that. But I can feel it like on the top, very top of my head now. So it works really good. I like it. I'm gonna make more videos on the mods that I've done on this bike to show you. I have not done many mods except the exhaust system. I think the bike sounds fantastic stock, but I like the exhaust system. I think it sounds a lot better with a full exhaust system. Man, guys, I wish you could ride this road. If you're here in Vegas, man, this is an awesome road. Such a great road. And they keep it pretty good maintained. Yeah. Alright guys, that's it. That's my sorry this video took so long. Been wanting to do this video for a while now. Just been super busy. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, and I'll catch with you guys later. If you have any questions on this bike, any issues that you have, things that you don't like, things that you want to add to this video, just put them in the comments below. It helps. Other people can read them, and I read and respond to every single comment. So thank you for watching, guys. I'll catch with you guys in the next one.